Got my $5. Going to go do my survival stock up. Okay guys, back from the store. Let's see what we got for our $5 challenge. Okay guys, in total I spent $4.91. I got an emergency poncho. I got a flatware set, because you're not always gonna have something to eat with out in the field, so you might as well just go ahead and get this, have an extra one in your bag. I got a fish scaler. This just makes life easier. If you caught some fish and you need to scale them really quick, this is just a no-brainer. Makes life so much easier. I also got a 2-stage knife sharpener. If you're out in the field, you know you're going to use your tools. They're going to get dull. This can sharpen your knives. And I would say that it would probably sharpen a machete. You just have to work at it. But yeah, that's my $5 haul. In my camping video, I dug that fire hole, but my battery died and I wasn't able to actually show you how it was done. So I thought that it would be a good thing to go ahead and show you again. I'm gonna re-dig a hole and do a fire for you guys, so you can actually see the whole process instead of just bits and pieces. I've got my folding shovel. So I'm just gonna unfold it. Get tightened back down here. All right, now we're gonna dig the hole. So if you notice, I'm digging it wider as I go down. That's to help create that airflow that we need. Just for the sake of time, because I know you guys don't want to see me sitting here digging a hole for 15 or 20 minutes. But you want this about 12 inches deep. This is almost 12, it's about 10 probably. I can clean all the debris out of it you can't get with your shovel. Now you want to start your next hole upwind. That way the wind flow can come in and feed the fire. So right now the wind's blowing from my right. So I'm gonna start my next hole right here. And this one we're gonna dig at an angle toward this hole. And you want this side of your hole, the wind side, to be at an angle. That way the wind can actually flow through it and not just go over top of it. All right, I'm getting pretty close, so I'm gonna go find a stick so I can finish making that breather hole. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we found some stick. So don't really have anything else. I'm gonna turn my shovel into a makeshift hammer. And see what we got. Yeah, there it is. All right, there we are. Let's clean this loose out. All right, guys, we got some good breathing hole right there. You see it's at a slant on this side. So now let's go ahead and build that fire. I got a special way to start a fire, guys. You're gonna like it. So we've got some tinder, we've got some kindling, and I always keep toilet paper rolls stuffed with lint for a fire starter. So get the tinder down in here. I always like to cut a cross out in the middle. That way not a lot of extra time to burn through that roll and it gets straight to the lint. So we're gonna place this in the middle of the tinder, like so. Okay, so I've got my setup ready to start a fire. I did not bring anything to start a fire with. I don't have any magnesium blocks. I don't have a lighter. I don't have flint. I don't have any of the traditional things that you would use to start a fire. But what I do have is a bottle of potassium permanganate, and I have a bottle of pure glycerin. Now these come in some of the more extensive med kits. Glycerin, you guys know, it's a good moisturizer among 1,000 different other uses. And potassium permanganate is used to treat things like athlete's foot and scrapes and stuff. So if you have these two in your med kit, you don't need to worry, and I'll show you how. So take some potassium, put some potassium down here like so. Glycerin on top of it, and now we wait. And there we go. Okay. That, my friends, Awesome way to start a fire. If you're out of everything, if you have this in your med kit, you're good to go. I always put a bottle of the this is a tongue twister, potassium permanganate, and it's got to be pure USP glycerin. I found this at CVS for like $8. This I got at Walmart online. They didn't have it in the store, but it was $8 or $9, and you can make, you know, multiple fires with it. And two, if you need it for, you know, any other thing inside of your med kit, you can use it for that as well. But in a pinch, and you know what? I think this might just go ahead and be my go-to starting fires, just because, man, it is just so simple. You just gotta have some good dry kindling in there and sprinkle you some potassium permanganate, coat it with glycerin, and just set back, and there you go. And if for some reason, you know, it goes out, man, 20 seconds, sprinkle some of this back on it, and there you go. You don't have to fiddle around with scraping magnesium off of a block or flint, or digging around, fumbling around for your lighter or your matches. And you know, those don't last forever, which this doesn't either, but you're gonna get a lot hotter and more consistent fire with this than with any other medium. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the potassium permanganate and the glycerin that I use to start the fire. As well as you've seen that they're good for a fire, medical uses for potassium permanganate is it treats skin conditions such as dermatitis, impetigo, fungal infections of the foot. It's also labeled on the World Health Organization's list as an essential medicine. Other than used as a moisturizer, glycerin has antimicrobial and antiviral properties, so it's used in wound care and burn care. It's also used to treat eczema, psoriasis, and believe it or not, they use this stuff in the Formula E electric race car circuit to power their diesel generators for the electricity for their cars. Don't understand that, but that's what they use this for. Glycerin has many other uses. There are pages and pages of information of what you can use glycerin for. They also use it in factories, industrial uses, as a sweetener, as thickeners. I mean, they just use it for everything. This stuff is extremely versatile. I hope you guys enjoyed that new way to start a fire as much as I did. This is Budget Survivalist. Till next time.